Hey everyone, Merry Christmas. This video is coming out on Christmas Day, 10 o'clock in the morning, so I hope you guys are already having a very good day so far. As usual, the video is split into parts. This one's about 15 minutes long, which is good. I'm trying to keep them below 25 minutes if I can. Some videos I have no choice but to go over 30 minutes because I'm doing a lot and I'm recording not the entire time, but in parts and just going through it. It's taken me a lot to get through everything. So we're just going through it. I also made something new. If you look over here to the left or right, depending on where I put it, you'll see a country ball. I made my very first Roman country ball. This will be the, I guess, country ball that will be here at the beginning of videos, or maybe in the photos themselves or something like that, while we go through everything and just kind of just push to get through and see how the video goes. Maybe I'll put it in parts and type out what I say. I don't know if I'll do that yet. This is mostly the show. Oh, this is Rome. I tried to find others that were out there, and I found a couple, but I don't know yet. I'll throw them up next to this one, and you guys can tell me what you think, and just go from there. Because obviously these are people's other ones, and I don't want to take them without giving credit either. So the one of the ones that I found was on a website that I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. What was it? It was Moon and Echoes Wiki. That's it. Moon and Echoes Wiki is one of the ones that I found, and then there's another one that was I just found on Google. I don't remember what it was. Country ball, come on. He was looking like sideways. Where is it? That's it, right there. This was a Pinterest one, so this is, I think, one we can kind of use. It's made by a person called Undevicesimus on Deviant Art. I kind of like the look of it. I just didn't take it because, like I said, I didn't want to accidentally take someone's art without talking to them and all that stuff. So we're just going. But I'll post them up, and maybe you guys can tell me I can use them. The ones that are on Pinterest, I think are 50-50 chance, so who knows. Well, we'll go from there, and I hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all that fun stuff. Have fun, play. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Have fun, play games, think of your strategy quickly. Hello everyone, Gamer on 21 here. We are back with more Rome. We're always going to be trying to do what I can to take over the Eastern Empire. I still got my prisoners from the 6th Roman Civil War. Obviously, I'm going to keep them. And we're going to go from there. My next objective is to take over Italy right here. Force a full... Bless me. Force a full vassalization of the Italian province here. Finally connecting my territories here. And I'm probably going to give this to these guys. And just go on through there. So I'll see you in a bit once that's over. Alright, so this is kind of what happened since the video kind of started. I went ahead and released territory up here. What the hell? Where did you come from? Who are you under? Belgia? Seriously? Or Beja, actually? Alright, that's annoying. I'm not trying to get territory up there. I don't want territory up there now. It's boring. It's now more trouble than it's worth because I tried to... I kept trying to unite it, and I kept running into problems. Either people didn't like it or something, and now I have territory within me that I can't get rid of yet. But I had a civil war. It's the 7th Roman Civil War, but that one ended in 8 months, so it was pretty quick, pretty simple. And we didn't really have to go much from there. Goodbye, Barbarian. I'm currently on a grand tour for things right now, and I'm just going through it, just knocking out what I can, and just doing stuff. I'm trying to get up to legendary figures so that I can dismantle the Greek pretenders. It's a oh, it's right, because I don't have control of that. It's literally a decision here where a war to destroy the Byzantine Empire will begin. And if I manage to successfully do it, I will literally just let it all go. The only territories I'll keep is probably this stuff here in Greece. And that'll be it. So we're going to see what happens. Hey guys, I was looking around trying to see something with the Empire, and I saw that my wife had a claim. My wife, Imperatrix Publia, She has a claim on the entirety of the Eastern Empire. I can literally take over the Eastern Empire right now. And technically, if I am right, my daughter would have the same claim because, obviously, she's the daughter of both me and my wife. Now, is this possible? I do not know. I didn't even know my wife had a claim on the Eastern Empire. I knew she had a claim on Arabia, but not the entirety of the Eastern Empire, which would literally be everything that I need. And the main thing I would need to mostly take is Byzantium itself, Constantinople, but I would probably launch the invasion through here to start pushing through here. Or even up here to start fighting through. I think I'm gonna do it. Because if I could do that, that literally speeds up my process of having to... Who are you? Oh, it's you. Yeah, that would literally speed up my process of having to, go through and do that stuff. And, let's think about it. Let's think about it. I can pay off people to, stay out of the war, which would benefit me if they accept. So I'm gonna do a test run. I'm gonna save first, a separate save, and I'm gonna see what happens. We're gonna go from there. I'll tell y'all what happens. Okay, so the war went successful. My wife is now in charge of the empire. The only downside is her brother, something like that, is in charge of, is her heir, and I can't get my daughter in charge. But I think I know a way around that. That is going to require me literally giving my daughter independence. Because that gives her independence, that will allow her, my wife, if I was to either play her or something like that. Because I thought about it, switching over characters, offering her the thing, and then letting her get the influence to literally take over the Eastern Empire when we both die. So, because my wife will die, which should die before me. Come on. You know you want to... So I'm gonna see how that goes, and we're just gonna go on from there, so I'll see y'all later. So I wasn't able to figure out how to do it. I messed around a little bit, switch characters, stuff like that, and I figured out exactly how to get my daughter to possibly, quote unquote, possibly be the heir of the Eastern Roman Empire. The only downside is it would require a lot of influence that my wife definitely does not have. The other thing I could possibly try and do is make it where she can eventually, what's the word I'm looking for? Where she could eventually change the, what's the word? Change the government. That's it. Change the government from an administration government, because that's what they are. If we take a look here, they are technically an administrative government back to a feudal. But that takes a lot of stuff to try and do. I mean, heck, there's barely any... There's only one thing of feudal in here, and then the rest of it's administrative. I would have to literally take over all of the Eastern Roman Empire in some way, shape, or form just to try and see if I can, what's the word I'm looking for? Get someone in power quick enough to become administrative. I mean, I know I have family in there. I know I do. The Genk family has spread into the Eastern Roman Empire, into Bohemia, into central Germany, actually. Probably even Saxony and Frisia by now. Like, we've spread out pretty decent. If I remember correctly, how do I see that? Country types? No. houses. Here we go. See, look, that's just me. This is the ruling house here. Orgopadegerbia is here. Is there. Sissy back. Daza, Babuculus. That sounds like a house of mine, actually. Nope. Okay, that's what I thought. Quasia, Sampi. Really? The Sampi family is actually... Huh, I didn't know that. That's literally the name of that country up there, though. So that's why it threw me off. Kingdom of Sampi. Okay. Wow. They actually... What? Oh, that's... And he's keeping it steady. He's actually keeping it within his borders. It's very weird. Finland is definitely not. They're actually expanding. And we're going to see what just happens. I'm really, really hoping that more of the Eastern Roman Empire actually breaks apart, because I will take over and I'll just hold everyone back. And just let it keep breaking and breaking until I can try and take it, maybe. Unless I get legendary figure first, and then, should my wife die before me, which is most likely going to happen, declare war against the Eastern Roman Empire to destroy it for good. We'll see what happens. Hey guys, Gamer21. I know it's actually been quite a bit since I've recorded for y'all. No. Since the last part of this video, which is probably only like 2 minutes ago or something like that, depending on things. It's actually been several hours. As you can see, my character has changed. My father, Imperator Octavius, had died. His wife, during the civil war that was... During a civil war that was over here, Octavius came in to try and intervene, and we managed to actually do it for a little while. In fact, we had a major battle over here that resulted in about 17,000 loyalists, or of the First Legion, as I've been calling my levies from Rome, against like 30,000 rebels. And we managed to win because of the fortress walls and everything, so it was actually pretty cool. And then allies back here kind of helped, so didn't really do much. But after my wife had died, I declared that null and void. But since I couldn't officially back out of the war, I literally just moved my troops back home and just put them in Rome and disbanded them. I literally didn't do anything else. I literally straight up abandoned the Eastern Roman Empire. My character, he was so close. He was so close to getting legendary figure, and then I decided to send him. Okay, well, I know I can get some if I go visit a temple or something like that, a holy site. As soon as I did that, he died from old age. I actually went back to check and see how many people actually died from old age, from like imperators and imperatrixes of the past. Him and his wife are the only two that die from old age. They're the only ones to die from old age. I don't know how that happened. No, don't you dare get sick, please. So, this guy right here, House Drago, he's actually part of the main bloodline. He's a cadet branch within the main bloodline. And it's perfect. So literally looking at him, it took me some time to actually try to find the way to him. He is actually part of the main branch, because the main branch starts up here, Imperator Proculus. So, last person I played, 118 years old, or the very first person I played in this game, had a daughter, Lucia, who had a daughter, Gania, who had a daughter, Lucia, Alice, who was part of one of these sub-branches, who had a son, also part of the sub-branches, another son, part of the sub-branches, had a daughter who was part of the sub-branches, and then another son who had a sub-branch, and then he had a sub-branch. Their original name was different, but I changed it because I like Drago better. It's a lot cooler. It's Dragon in fucking Latin. Who would? So, yeah. And then their motto is gold is peace, steel is war. That's pretty much like my own personal little thing. So I'm hoping, if my granddaughter survives, please, that when they are old enough, the firstborn son, Decius Drago, and my granddaughter will actually marry and unite the main bloodline once again into this family through a cadet branch household, which should still allow it to inherit Rome itself, the Roman Empire itself. So I think I managed to get my plan exactly where I wanted it, where a different name takes place. And we will find out how it goes. I will let y'all know if I make it there. Okay, guys. It's been a minute. Definitely a minute, because it's 1067. I've done so much. I've had a couple rebellions here and there, mostly peasants. I had Armorica right here rebel against me too. I quickly defeated them, and I'm still having more peasant revolts here because they're really, really annoying. And they should really be revolting against their own lieges instead of me. But I managed to get it. I can just take out the Greek pretenders, since I have a foothold in Greece, and allow me to challenge the decaying empire of the Greeks, still clinging to a reigning shred of imperial dignity. But I know I'm getting an ally for this. So right now they have 31,000 forces. I have 29,000. But then again, my forces are still growing. My best bet is to get these guys on my side. But they do not have any kids, apparently. Interesting. Dang, right now would have been the time to do it, huh? So I'm gonna wait till they have at least a kid so I can propose marriage. I gotta make sure I gotta do it before I die. Right now my health is fine. I gotta do it. And it looks like she can marry already. That's nice. 7,000 strong, okay. Relevance, alliance power. Oh, that's perfect. Yes. And that'll give me an alliance with them. And I will prepare for war against them. I'll see y'all later when the war is either over or getting close to over or something like that. So, victory or death. That was the Roman imperial war of legitimacy. It was a victory. It literally just destroyed their territory. Now, this is the old ruler of the Eastern Roman Empire. Now in the Regnum of Pannonia, which has so much territory that I expect him to fall apart now. I hope he falls apart. The only downside is that they're administrative, so not much I can really do there. And we will see what happens from here. I'll let you know of any updates, but that'll be for next video. Thank you guys all for watching this. Hope you had an amazing time. Have fun, play games, think of new strategy quickly. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe.